Hey guys, it's Mitch Games 24/7 here today with another video for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about Fortnite Season 11, the leaks that we have already. We're going to be talking about the new map that is in Season 11. We've got the Fortnite Season 11 map being leaked live here on this video. If you guys are excited for Season 11, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel to let me know that you guys are excited for Season 11. We're going to be doing some Battle Pass giveaways once that season comes out, as well as an iconic skin giveaway that we do have in the future. The best way to be kept in the loop for this iconic skin giveaway and Battle Pass giveaways, if you guys do want to win yourself a free Battle Pass or the iconic skin, the best way to be kept in the loop for that kind of thing and know when I'm doing that giveaway is to subscribe with those notifications on. We're going to give you guys 5 seconds to do that. If you guys do that, you guys are going to be absolute champions, and I'm going to be looking out for you guys in the comments section below. Anyways, let's hop into the video, and we're going to talk about everything that is here inside of Season 11. So if you guys are pumped, you know, let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, let's jump on into it. So we've got some really exciting stuff here today. We have a lot of leak locations that were leaked on Twitter thanks to HypeX. His Twitter is going to be linked down below. He leaks plenty of stuff. I'd like to give him a shout out, the absolute champion that he is, and he leaks, again, a lot of stuff over on his Twitter. So we're going to be reading off there just some of these leaks. So first off, Season 11, it's going to be pretty exciting. We've got Season 10 obviously coming around to a close here. We've got all the Rift Zones happening, the Rocket event. There's a lot of stuff happening at the moment, and we're going to be seeing what transpires that, you know, obviously changes what's going to happen in this next season. So with the transition of Season 10 to Season 11, we've got a lot of leak locations, and we're going to be going through them right now. So here we go. We've got Beachy Bluffs first off, which is a really interesting thing here. I'm going to be showing some pictures up on screen to kind of, you know, give you a kind of feel for what it could be like. Beachy Bluffs, I'm going to assume that it's probably going to be a beach-based location. We've had a couple of beach-themed maps as well. Obviously, through the creative stuff, people have made stuff like that, so you can kind of, you know, go through there, you know, have a look at some of these maps, and you'll obviously be able to see what's going on there. Coming up next, we have the Camp Cod spot as well, which is, I don't know, it's a camp, I guess, so, like, I'm assuming there's probably going to be campfires around. There'll probably be a couple huts here and there. It kind of reminds me of Camp Laszlo, if you guys remember that show. That's kind of just the vibe I get from Camp Cod. By Cod, I don't think they mean Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure they mean Cod as in fish, so maybe it's a water spot. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see for that one. Following that, we do have the Dirty Docks as well. I mean, Dirty Docks, it's pretty simple. It's going to be down on the docks, and I mean, I guess they're going to be dirty in some way, shape, or form. I would assume that that means there's probably mud there, or like dirt, or something that just makes it kind of dirty. It could be swampy or something. That could be what's going on there. That could definitely be something that could happen, and that it could definitely lead into the location from lower down on the list here. Next up, we have Frenzy Farm as well. Frenzy Farm, I think it's just going to be a more fast-paced version of Anarchy Acres and Fatal Fields. Maybe they kind of combine the two together and make that kind of Frenzy Farm location. Obviously, you know, it wouldn't be Fortnite without a farm-based location somewhere on the map. So I think that Frenzy Farm will probably be in place of Salty or something like that if they were to change the current map. And then we have up next is Holly Hedges. Holly Hedges, I would assume, is sort of like a maze kind of thing with a bunch of hedges. That's kind of just what I'm getting from it. I don't really know how it's going to be different. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how this one comes out. Again, next we have Lazy Lake, which is obviously, I'm feeling it's just going to be Loot Lake, but it's going to be a little bit different. It could, however, be like Lazy, up where like Lazy is on the map, and it could just be a lake, you know, that could be what's happening there, because we don't know what's going to happen to the map, right? So what could happen in Season 11 is potentially one of 3 things, right? Season 11, it either has a new map, like a completely new map, that has like barely any of the locations, or maybe even none of the locations from the previous 10 seasons. We could have major changes, obviously, to the Season 10 map that just has, you know, basically the Season X map that we've got, or Season 10 map with all these new locations, and the map would just be absolutely insane, be covered in locations. That would probably be a bad thing, because there'd be too many locations. Or finally, there could potentially be 2 maps in Season 11. Could you imagine that? Like, you could play the Season 10 map, or like the OG map, or like whatever. Like, they could introduce multiple maps to Fortnite. Imagine that. Imagine that. Like, you had a choice between the OG map, you then had a choice between the Season X map, and then you had the new Season 11 map. And like, that would bring so much life into Fortnite, because you'd constantly be playing different maps. And then I would assume the competitive scene would probably only play on one map. it would be really, really cool to see. Like, obviously, arena game modes would have one map, and then, like, you know, you'd have heaps of maps for the other modes. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know if they'd do that, but, like, that could definitely happen in Season 11. It'd be pretty nice if we could actually choose our own maps, honestly. It would be really, really, really dope. Anyways, let's jump to some more of these locations, because there's a lot to get through here that have been leaked here on today's video. So, next up, obviously, after Lazy Lake, we have Mountain Meadow, which is just mountains, you know, it's just going to be tall mountains in the air. I would assume that, like, these tall mountains are going to give you something of a vantage point, but you're going to be able to build up there. Think of, like, a big vantage point similar to the supervillain base. I would say it would be like that. That's what I would say it kind of compares to. After that, we've definitely got Power Plant next as well. Power Plant, I would assume that that's going to be where the volcano currently is, or where the volcano was replaced. I would assume that's where the power plant would be. If it's going to fit into the Season X map, it could obviously be on its own map and be its own thing. Next up, we have Slurpy Swamp. This is something that could take over Moisty, so, like, you know, we have Moisty right now, which I think is terrible. Moisty Palms, they could change that to Slurpy Swamp, and then we could obviously have the Dirty Docks somewhere down there, because it is dirty, and, like, dirty and swamp, they kind of go together, so I would, you know, that just makes sense. After that, we have Sunny Shores. Which, I mean, Sunny Shores, this could just be, you know, obviously where the shores are on the map currently, which would be really, really cool. Obviously, just down on the side of the map near Viking Village there. That would be really cool if they would replace that location there with Sunny Shores. It could probably happen. I never know. We've got Weeping Woods. Weeping Woods could also come in and be like a Wailing Woods replacement. I could see that happening, because Weeping Woods, it sounds like a kind of Halloween thing, and with this season being, like, close to Halloween, I'm assuming we're going to see some Halloween-themed skins, as well as probably the Skull or Ghoul Trooper returning as well. That would be really, really cool. And then, obviously, the last one we have is, well, yeah, just the Weeping Woods. That's all the locations there. So, I could be wrong with that, but that's, like, a lot of locations. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 locations right there. Which is insane. Absolutely insane. So that's 11 locations there. There's no way they'd be able to add all these without getting rid of the majority of the current map. Like, they could completely change up the entire map. But whether they do that or not remains to be seen. Personally, I prefer that they only add one location a week like they've been doing with Season X. Let me know how you guys feel about that below. Do you guys prefer if they add one location a week, or if they just add them all in at once? Again, I think with this many locations, the most beneficial thing to do would just grab the Season X map, revert everything back to kind of like how it was in Season 9, and then maybe give us that map, or maybe even keep in the Rift Zones for fun, and then we could just have those kind of OG places here and there, and then they could give us an entirely new map, because they have 12, well, 11 locations here, nearly 12 locations, obviously, that have been leaked here. That's enough to make an entirely new map. They could make a smaller map or a bigger map. Like, they could mess around with the sizes of the map, because I think the problem is with Fortnite now is the map is so big with so many places that when you drop into a game, by the time you finish looting, there's only like 30 people left. Like, a good majority of the game has already died off, like all the players. Obviously, that's going to be different if you play arena and stuff, but for just pubs and how they play, if you're not dropping at those hotspots, you literally don't see anybody until sometimes top 10, which is just absolutely crazy. And that's like, that's not even if you're camping, like that's just me running around, genuinely looking for fights. I just don't see anybody until that late of the game. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see if they put multiple maps in there. That would be really, really cool. Let me know how you guys would feel about that in the comment section below. But anyways, with that being said, that is going to be the video. Again, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, be sure to slap a like on it. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're coming up on 200,000 subscribers. Trying to chase that number down. So if you want to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff does help me out a lot, and you will have yourself a good chance of winning those skins as well. Obviously, the iconic giveaway, I'm going to be doing that sometime soon. So if you want a good chance, subscribe with those notifications on so you know when I'll be doing that giveaway. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to hop on here to just promote my membership on my channel here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.